Hey guys, it's Rachel from Hobby Farms Magazine, and today I'm going to show you 2 quick and easy ways to propagate hydrangeas. Right now there are so many different varieties that are in bloom, and now is a great time to do this because you want a very fleshy green stem that you can do this from. You don't want to do them from woody stems, you want to do them from fresh ones. So now is the time to try to capture that and get the roots to grow so that you can have more hydrangeas next year. The first method is going to involve propagation pots, and this is one that I already have. You're going to put some potting soil inside of it. This is just a clay pot, and it's actually got a really good drainage hole on the bottom, and this method is basically just relying on the current hydrangea to become the mother plant. And you're going to pull the limb down, you're going to put it in this bedding, and you're going to let it grow from the big hydrangea while it's still connected. You're going to want to get the propagation pot really close to the mother plant. So we're going to scoot it down. You're also going to bend down the limb to make sure it's going to fit inside. You want them to stay connected, so make sure the bending is not going to cause the stem to break. Once you know about how far you're going to have to go down to make it in the pot, you need to remove the leaves. Okay, so once you've removed the stem so that you have enough nodes that could start growing roots, you want to make sure those are going to be what's in contact with the potting soil. It's important to make sure it's potting soil because you want something that's really loose and loomy so that those roots can start to develop and grow deep. So in this method, you're going to want to find something that's going to pull it down. You need some tension because those woody stems are so strong and they want to shoot upright. So you will need a little something that's going to bend without breaking. So in this, I've just found a landscape rock that's going to weigh it down but not crush it, and we're going to completely bury it, and then while it stays with the mother plant you can just continue to water it as you would the regular plants. So make sure that you're keeping that connection. These roots should take a couple weeks to start forming. Once you can feel the tension when you start to lift the branch out of the pot, once there's some tension there, you know that they're developing. If you want it to grow in the pot, after about 3 or 4 weeks it's probably going to be safe to cut it from the mother plant and take it somewhere to let it continue to grow. Okay, my next method is going to take a cutting. So you want to go only about 4 to 6 inches and go ahead and clip that from the plant, and you will remove those leaves as well. You're going to want to make sure that you have some really strong looking nodes because we're going to use a rooting hormone for this. Okay, so when you clip the plant, you want to make sure you're staying in that really vibrant green area and not getting to the woody stem. Another good idea is to have a cup of water nearby. As soon as you remove those leaves, you're going to want to go ahead and put it in the water while you continue working. Next, you're going to use a rooting hormone. Some of that might look like a powder, some of it might look liquid. This one's actually just a liquid one. You're going to dip the nodes in there and make sure they are getting completely covered and saturated in that rooting hormone. Then once you've done that, you're going to want to stick it in a cup somewhere and make sure you're getting at least 2 to 3 nodes of the rooting hormone in there. The system I've chosen to use is to do styrofoams full of potting soil for the same reason that those roots can really spread easily. I put it in a clear container that's going to have a clear lid because humidity is going to be key for helping these roots develop. This is something that I can also set in my bed so it's getting the filtrated sun, but then I will have to pop it open when I want to make sure and get everything moistened inside. But the idea is the humidity is going to help form those roots, so make sure that you've got something that is not going to block the sun, but it's going to also work with it and encourage it. Okay, so following this same technique, you can do other things such as roses. It's just one of those things where when you're seeing the plants that you know are thriving in your yard and you want to add more next year, now is the time when they are live and robust that you can really do the best in getting the highest percentage on getting them to propagate. So follow these simple techniques and you will be able to multiply the things you're loving in your yard right now.